Alright, so this game looks very exciting. So I'm playing Shyvanna Jungler. Shyvanna Jungle has definitely been my what's it called? Go-to backup in any meta. Even when she's really weak, she's definitely that role with Shyvanna Jungle has definitely always been a role I could fall back to. Uh, so matchup with Hecarim, definitely Shyvanna will have a fun time. Can't really kill each other very easily unless they commit to each other, but yeah. Now, the main concern I had going into this game was if I were to do a back gank top and Olaf gets ahead, or if Echo gets out of control because of bot lane feeding, or then Morgana being a really big player. Yeah, mainly the Morgana I was concerned about. So yeah, this game, you're going to notice that in a moment I'm about to make a mistake. So early game, I don't like dropping ward in. You'll see me in here because I don't see enemy Blitzcrank or Thresh. There is a Morgana, but with blind, I'm usually pretty good. So I really don't like using the ward, but after it's been awarded, I'm lucky that was just a Caitlyn Q, not a Morgana bind, and a bunch of all five of them waiting there for me. So I'm also about to make one small macro mistake here. And yeah, it was kind of cute that Viger came in here. It's really nice of him. So you start E always when you're starting a Shyvana. Now I should have let the Zyra trap do a little bit more damage. Soak up a little bit more of the damage, but everything's alright. Now when you're doing golems, you do want to hit level 2 on the W rather than on your Q. Now if you're doing Gromp level 2, of course you want to hit your Q because it's a single target. How golems changed now is, how they keep breaking up. So W is much more effective. Yeah, there you go. Now, because of the great Zyra start here, I actually clear my golems before the plant can actually come up, which is funny. Make sure also not to proc your W by accident there too early and hit the dragon, because that's gonna really make you lose a bit of health. So now all those mistakes pretty much erased because Scuttlecrab. Now Vigar puts down a good event of Horizon. I don't really want to commit to that any further than that was, and I could see Vigar did not want to either. Now I'm about to make another big mistake. So Olaf calculated very well that I would be here. Either that or enemy jungler started topside and placed down a ward there, but I don't believe so. So whatever, I just go to my blue buff. It's not a big deal. I already have full HP anyways. That scuttle was not going to get me to level 3. It was more about really granting the vision and denying it to the enemy. So you see there, boom, Q. Make sure to always get that reset off with the Q very well. I don't always get it perfectly off. Another mistake I see a lot of the time is a lot of Shyvannas do not. You see, there's half a second left on your E or 1 second left on your E, and your Q comes up. Then you should hold your Q in the jungle when you're just clearing, because that will do more damage. Alright, and then I'll head straight to Raves here. In top lane, Darius has pretty decent time against Olaf. Neither of them really looking to kill each other with a crazy outplay or anything. And here, for a second, I was concerned Echo might be walking down. There you go. And then you walk down to the golems. And I have smite up, and then golems should be very easy. Very textbook play here. So I let it do damage for me a decent amount. Now I should not have used the Q on the small one. That was a bit of a mistake. But no big deal. Now here Hecarim had just killed the ADC. I wanted to save the Zyra, but you know, to no avail. Had I been somehow level 6, which is basically impossible at this point in the game, unless they gave me free kills, pretty much impossible for me to stop that there, except for in that situation. Now the first strike is an Infernal, so I pretty much have to plan on staying on the bottom side of the map for the next bit. I've already cleared all my jungle, but so the other option would be risking giving that to Hecarim, and then yeah. Also, there was enough HP left from Hecarim and Echo that they could have if they wanted to try to take it. So yeah, that's how much HP Hecarim had. And here you go, I had to flash out, and thankfully Veigar comes for the cutoff, and Echo does not destroy me. If I died, the enemy would probably have tried to get the Infernal, so thank goodness Echo there. A lot of the time in this ELO I play in though, the jungler and the mid laner will not always see this kind of thing, so very lucky and fortunate this time. And here I'm just waiting for the red buff. We have vision on the dragon who need me for me to put more vision down. We also have one on the left and the right side to the river, so nothing for me to really worry about. I do use the smite to get back some health, and I just head to the top side of the map as Hecarim has recalled. So yeah, standard just taking wolves. After your first back, generally speaking, I recommend whenever your W comes up, just start blasting it on in the jungle. Because I haven't played too much ship jungle lately, I don't always do that. Before your first back though, your W does do damage, even post nerf during the 7.2 patch, so probably best not to use it, because you want to keep your clears relatively fast and not take too much damage. And so here we are, just watching. I was watching pretty well with the health bar of Veigar to make sure he doesn't get completely caught out. And, you know, Veigar is going to take, and this guy just does pretty well. Honestly speaking, I'm not too worried about him. And then there's top lane. There you go. And this is why I tell Veigar, let's not go any further. And the Hecarim shows up top lane. Darius is honestly fine in the 2v1. And this is, you know, unfortunate that Echo went down there. But because Echo is so low HP, I can now just simply, to clear that pink, Darius is still in the 2v1 on top lane. Even if the enemy mid laner wants to come, you can't really do much. And then here you automatically pop both pots. And because I'm level 6 and I've got a decent number of items, this is actually a pretty easy dragon to take. Zyra makes it all that much easier. And I wish she would have used one trap for me, but you know, not trap, sorry, plant for me. But you know, not that I can really complain. And here, because I know Hecarim was up top side, I can just make sure there's no vision down and take his jungle. I see him there. I see him coming in. I don't think I actually necessarily saw him though when I was first playing the game. And here you go, Hecker speeds off. I'm lucky that despite the early smite that I got that. And Jin's just gonna take the turret. First turret goal to him, and that's nice. So now I just head over to mid side, take the raves, warn them not to go in any harder, because Heckrum's there, and of course, yeah, this happens. But to be honest, 1-for-1 trade where both mid laners get a kill, but our mid laner stays alive and still releases support, that's definitely worthwhile in this game. At this point, EXP advantage is always good. Vigar, if I recall, if his passive hasn't changed, I don't really need to give him a blue buff. The enemy mid laner, I don't believe, I also got a bit blue buff, so I didn't necessarily have to give it over. The vast majority of the time I will give the blue buff, but I believe at this point in time I was a little bit stressed that I was not leveling enough. I was behind on EXP. Now I see they're both almost dead. And because I have ulti, I'm really not scared of the Hecarim at this point, because I can just ult away. And here I just go in hard. I am very lucky actually that my smite came in there and smited him properly. If I hadn't, it would have brought me down a lot lower, and I'd be a lot more scared about Hecarim coming into my jungle, or I would just simply have to back right away. Yeah, wolves give me even more EXP. Now I'm pretty well off in EXP. In fact, level 10, while the mid and top laners are only level 9. That's actually pretty fun. And here we go, just taking the raves. And backing. So yeah, when you're this far ahead and you're Shyvanna Jungle, you simply get a Tiamat first. The clears, this just lets you clear everything so much faster, and because you're leveling, because of your XP advantage in leveling, you don't really have to worry too much about the tankiness, is you'll get natural stats from your levels. But in terms of gold at this point in the game, because Hecarim has been ganking so much, he definitely does have the gold advantage to a certain degree, although he does not have the EXP advantage. And sorry, I was not level 10 there, I was level 8. Misread that on the screen. So yeah, I take the red buff, no issues there, and then go for the golems. So yeah, at this point, Shyvanna's clear is so good, you don't really have to use smite unless you want to be honest. Doesn't speed things up much. You're honestly better off keeping it for ganks. But I didn't really sense a need or a use for the smite for the next well, given the timers and everything. So here I walk up to the mid lane, just show up like, hey Hecarim, what's up? Hey Echo. And then I see Morgana and all of them there, so I don't really want to fight that. Instead, I just simply leave a ward there and tell the ADC to get out. Easy peasy. Now, because of the sheer number of enemy players that were around the mid lane, I don't want to wander off too much, because if he gets 3-man ganked, Vigar might die, and Vigar's wave clear with the range is much better right now than forcing me to do the wave clear. And yeah, right there you saw Hecarim is 4-0, so definitely gold advantage is to him. Although in an actual fight, because he hasn't finished his Triforce yet, I would probably win an all-out fight. Because that's just Shyvanna. DPS. And see here, he's a little bit health down. Hecarim understands this and does not really want to fight me. And here, I just walk around. I know he can dash over the wall, and there he goes. I really do not want to chase there. I had ulti, smite, flash, and my smite was resetting pretty soon anyway, so it would have been a decent time, but I just did not want to do that there. And you see all that combo coming down. And here my job's just tank, because honestly at most they're going to bring me down to 3rd HP. They can't really kill me with my flash and smite up. I mean my flash and my exhaust up. So here now my pink ward's still there, so I don't really, so I'm just like, wow, okay, they still haven't cleared it. Just take the dragon really easily, and my smite goes off there. Boom, good job. So you saw the Caitlyn in the minimap earlier. I just wanted to see if I could catch any recalls here, but nothing here. And yes, I could have rushed down to the bot lane to get the Kate instead of taking the dragon. Although, to be honest, at this point, I don't know if that would have been worth it for resources, or if I could have 100% even gotten her. Here, Jhin does miss the Death Lotus, or what it's called. So here I flash in, and then the enemy burns quite a bit to get me in here. And then the rest of my team is forming around that. Like that Jhin right there, you can see. And here I'm more than happy to do a 1-for-1 trade, because we've got minions crashing in on the top lane, and Darius can just push that turret. If anyone wants to go 1v1 Darius, while the top laner is dead, I mean, by all means. So we're just shipping out the turrets. And here now we get the top turret. My sights are set on getting my top side of my jungle. And honestly, when you're Hecarim here, there's not a whole lot more you can do. One of the things is, sometimes you playing jungle, your team won't listen to you, and this almost feels like one of those situations he might have been in. Either that, or perhaps he was not really communicating with his team enough. But to be honest, can't really blame the Hecarim for his team being losing at this stage of the game. Just honestly, every single lane dominated, with the exclusion of mid lane, which was, I believe Hecarim was still winning. So yeah, I mean, at this point in time, you could definitely say that Hecarim was beating me, although, I don't necessarily see it that way. And here, a little bit of screen tear there, almost. That's odd. But yeah, just keep going. Red buff, real easy. No need to give it to my ADC yet. And honestly, melee champions do better here. And the autos from Jhin, his range and whatnot, don't exactly work out for red buff necessarily anyway, so Shyvanna, it's just overall better to have it. Here, no need to take the plant, I have full HP. Now moving up to basically a spot where if Veigar needs me, I can flip over there. If bot lane needs me, I can flip over there. For a second, I thought the wolves were up, so that's a little embarrassing mistake. And here you go, Q, and the auto, and then the auto reset the Q. Echo comes down. Thankfully, Event of Horizon does that, and I get out of the range of the Echo stun. Now, this turret, the enemy could have defended, but instead they wanted to go for the bot lane. And bot lane is doing fine. I run over just in case there's an aftermath, but I don't see any. And here, Flygar, I just leave him to solo because he's already got the wave pushing in, and Flygar actually does take turrets very fast. So here, auto, Q, very easy. Look at that. And here you go. I just get right out of the stun range, just barely. And there you go. So the most important thing when you see that there is stay relatively close with your team, but make sure to just get out of that cut range. And here you go. GG. Anyhow, thanks very much, guys, for watching. This is the revised version. There's also a Shen revised video for the same stream date. Anywho, if you like this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I'd love to have any comments. And most of all, if you ever want to see me again or see this kind of content, definitely subscribe. That will let you know when all my new videos come out and stuff like that. Also, you can find me on Twitch streaming. I try to stream as much as possible. Thanks so much, guys, and see you next time.